Hi, I have a few things that I'm going to be sewing today. So it is Monday, which should be school day. I usually try to finish my homework on Friday so that I can have Saturday and Sunday off. This week it was tumultuous. There was an excessive amount of things to do, and I did not finish until last night at around 10 p.m. for the week before. So today is Sunday the 2nd. It's Monday, but it's my Sunday, and I want to be making little tiny dresses with things like this, but I have things that I think take precedence over that. Oh, I have this pink cardstock that I got, and what I'm going to be doing is, I can show you actually. The only cardstock patterns that I have at the moment, I made out of postcards. They are for my Calico Critter dresses, but all the patterns that I have for Rainbow High and, oh, you can't see her. Why am I looking behind? She's over there. For the 1/4 scale dolls, they are all on paper. So I'm going to be gluing my most used ones to this so that they stay alive longer, but I have not touched my sewing machine in probably a week, so all I want to do honestly is sew right now. So what's on the task list for today? Did I say task list? Task list. This is what we have to get done. Oh, actually, this is not sewing related, but very, very exciting. Give me just a sec. So aside from the Sims franchise, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Minecraft, the one game that I play legitimately every single day since its release is Pokémon Go. And I took a little hiatus, small little hiatus for a couple years when things were kind of rough. But yesterday I hit level 49. So this means that I am one measly level away from max level again, and I'm just so excited. Anyway, what's on the agenda for today? First, we have this sweetheart. He was acquired this week during the Walmart Valentine's Day clearance sale. He was originally, I think, $6.44, but we got him for $3, and he's the sweetest boy. He has no name yet, but unfortunately, he's got a hole in his neck right here. And then my hardworking boyfriend has ripped holes in all of his pairs of work pants. So I went to, guess where? Joann, to see if I could get lucky with maybe a remnant. Because what he wears, they're these. They look weird on camera, but they're black denim. And they have some stretch to them, but I need to reinforce certain bits and pieces because there are big holes in them. And I decided, you know what, before I go buy whatever bolt what I need of black denim, let me check remnants one last time. Yeah, guys, can you believe I went to Joann again? Yeah, I did. But I only got this. That is it. Spoiler. This was in the remnants. This is black denim with stretch. I know it's not the exact perfect shade, but the bits that are ripped are not visible to the public. So I'm going to reinforce those areas and mend his pants. And this is over a yard. It was $25.06, but I ended up paying $10 for it because this was when I had to go get groceries, so I went further. So this was actually at one that still had coupons and remnants were still the right sale price. So yeah, I now have over a yardage of this fabric. So if it works to mend his pants, I will be holding on to this and treasuring it for a good long time because this is not the first time that these pants have had holes in them. And in the past, he's just bought new ones, but they're kind of expensive. So we're trying to cut back a bit. So ironically, I purchased more fabric to mend his pants. All right, it is time for serious business. If you are interested in sewing, you are going to need a machine or your hands, a trusty pin cushion, of course, with pins to put in it. Do not put pins in Calico Critters. They don't appreciate that. Several tools, maybe a Mammoth just to help out. But the most important thing, oh wow, would you look at that? Canonically accurate. It's a little too milky today, but it's good. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. I'm happy. First, when you are about to engage in surgery, you must comfort the patient, maybe sedate them, but this guy's so big, I don't think he's gonna need it. He's been through worse. He's been trapped in ice. It's okay. All right, so he's just got a simple laceration on his neck. It appears as though the fabric that was used to make him itself has a hole in it because it's almost on the seam line, but not quite. So I'm gonna try to do a simple ladder stitch. And if that doesn't seem to work because the fabric is very porous, I don't know what other word to use to describe that, but it's almost like mesh with fur in it. So I might just have to do a standard sort of stitch to see what I can do for him. All right, buddy, you're going under. It's gonna be all right. Quick clarification, this little guy right here, if you watched my office tour video, this is not thingy, okay? So there is a thingy on the honor shelf. There is a backup thingy down there. But this is the third thingy. This is Thingy the pincushion. I did not kill the real thingy. This sweet boy is now in the recovery room. All better. It was a very basic repair. And guess what? Can't even see it. Where was it? Was it here? Good job, buddy. So, pair number 1. They've got some holes in certain regions. I think I'm going to use the machine for these. The annoying part is that most of the rips are right on the seams. So I'm really going to have to be essentially just replacing the seams and adding new fabric. So this one's going to take a while. So buckle up. Y'all saw me shaking my head just then because those chalk markers, I have several of them. I have this one, doesn't work. This one, doesn't work. This one, doesn't work. And it's interesting because a lot of people say they work. I cannot find my tailor's chalk right now, so Old Faithful it is. Make sure that y'all have taught your partners the distinction between normal scissors and fabric scissors, because mine once almost used these on paper and I was concerned. After some careful thinking and maneuvering and decision making, I'm gonna start by hand. And so on, so forth, in like fashion for what I am going to be guessing is, what time is it? 9:29, so let's say 10:30 I will be finished sewing all 3 pairs. Oh god, he only left me 2 pairs. That means he's wearing the 3rd pair right now. Okay, 2 pairs. I will still be done by 10:30. See y'all then. My needle broke. Guess where I'd be going at a time like this? Yeah, you know. You know the answer. I think that might be my own fault. I think I used my knit fabric needle. I think I need my denim needle. Don't flame me in the comments. I know that that's my fault. After going through my little needle jar, I don't have any 116 denim needles. So I guess I'm going to Walmart. I'm so excited. Look at these idiots. It is now 10:30. I just got back in from Walmart. I have acquired the denim needles. I actually got the last pack that they had in stock, which is very good. So now we are going to replace the needle. And this is one of those times that I'm very grateful that I wear glasses, because that little pointy shard, I can show you, that thing flew. And I know it was my mistake for forgetting to switch to denim needles, but this thing bent and flew. First pair of pants is done. I was just about to start cooking dinner, but he texted me he's gonna be late, so I guess I'll keep fixing some pants. I I just watched that time-lapse video back, and I did not realize that I am a hunchback when I sew, but I have bad eyesight, so even with glasses, I need to see what's happening. And if I sit like this, it's a bit far, but now I realize I just look like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. There's particles coming off the denim. It's making me itchy. I'm clearly not anywhere near professional yet, especially because I forgot to put in a denim needle before working on denim. But one thing I do remember is when you're working with like a slightly spandexy denim kind of this to patch things up, like I did here, make sure you stretch what you're patching with and match it to the stretch direction of the original fabric. 'Cause if not, it's not going to stretch like you'd want it to. And I know that when you're repairing a pair of pants, they're never going to be factory perfect again anyway. I mean, especially if I'm the one doing it. But that's important to remember with spandex. I hope that these are repaired to his liking. I think the next time he buys a new pair of his favorite pants, I'm gonna reinforce high stress areas before he wears them so that this doesn't happen again. But now I can get into sewing for fun. This video is now spanning, I believe, 3 days. Another day, another pair of pants. I am making chili, and I'm going to be making probably baked ziti with chicken for my boyfriend because I'm going out of town for a few days for a doctor's visit and to see my parents, and I want to make sure he does not starve. Side note, I would love to do some cooking videos, especially since considering the fact that just under maybe a year and a half ago when I first moved in with my boyfriend, because of my OCD, I couldn't even touch raw meat, but now I'm cooking full meals. I'd love to make recipe videos, and I think I will, but let me know if you're interested. My current non-mending mission is to make baby-sized dresses, and I have 2 prototypes. One I threw away because it was just way wrong, but this is the first one I made. It's a 2-piece, right? It has the sleeves, it has the Velcro closure. Obviously the seams need a lot of work. I did a terrible job with the ruffles. Those are hard, so I don't love how it turned out fully, but for my first attempt in the tiny scale, it's not terrible. Here is our sweet little model. This is how it looks on the actual critter. The back is a big hecking mess. Not terrible. See, the length is alright. Plaits are not very good. And this one was my second attempt. It is still a 2-piece, so I had a piece for the top and the piece for the skirt. I did not attempt any plaits, or what are they called? Pleats? Plaits. I said braids in British English. I meant pleats, but I feel like it looks too much like a kimono, which is nothing wrong with kimono. They're beautiful, but I don't know. Let's put this on the baby and see how it looks. So yeah, on Instagram I did a poll in my stories and I asked if people like this design, and most people said yes. Like only 2 people said no. So it's just the right height when they're standing. And then I don't know. Do you like either of these, or should I keep workshopping? Let me know honestly, because I'm concerned, because I want to make. I have so many ideas for little dresses like this, but I need the pattern to be perfect, and I have several drafts here from old postcards. This one is the one that I messed up big time on, but yeah. Jeez, what's happening? Shaky hands. Let me know what you think.